对对对，哇，刚刚是没到。
Okay, good evening, Toastmaster.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Steven, and the topic of my speech today is the light. Before I speak, can you give me a very simple adjective when you think of light? Okay, Yanio?
Light.
Adjective.
Hot.
Hot. Okay, Felice?
Yellow.
Yellow. And somewhere deeply. Or William? Inspiration. Wow. So most of you think of light come up with some positive words. Sorry, wait a minute. I'm checking my Facebook.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait a second. I have to give Adam a like. Okay. First thing that comes up with my mind when I think of light is the glow of smartphone in the dark. Whoa. So, these days, everyone has their hand belt over their smartphone, whether in the restaurant, on the road, or even in a conversation with others. If you have these following symptoms, you have to take care of yourself. When you find yourself feeling the need to have smartphone with us and at a dinner table, and we find ourselves playing with our apps rather than talking to our family. Or we do get a screen as we walk and constantly check it for messages. We probably succumb to smartphone addiction. I deeply understand what the feeling because I'm one of the smartphone addicted too. This is a kind of a fear of missing out on something that makes us compulsively check our phones. Sure, technology gives us convenience, but it also brings some potential dangers. Yes, potential dangers. So, gradually, we find our family and friends become strangers. We talk less and start our conversation on Facebook, Line, or WeChat, even if the person we want to talk to is just in front of us. So to me, human relationships have descended into a kind of darkness. So there is anything else when there is not face to face. We really afraid to use some online network to talk to our friends. So if isolation is a kind of darkness, then what is the light that can drive it away? Of course, the light we need is a light of real human interaction. The truth is, we can use our Facebook or email at any time. It doesn't affect our interaction with others. It just takes a little self-control. And if we can transform our texting into talking, maybe we can brighten up our lives. And the second thing that comes to my mind when I think of light is the idea of a goal. There is an English saying that goes, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. As you can know about this sentence, when we say this, when we are feeling well within reach of a goal, especially a goal taken a long time to achieve. My own learning process has been like this. When I was in senior high school, I worked as a volunteer in a hospital, and I decided that helping people with illness would be a very worthwhile career. Unfortunately, I missed out on my first choice of department by 1 point. However, I didn't give up. I went to study in a related field for 1 year and then took a transfer test. In spite of tough competition, I was able to get into a pharmacy department. And since then, it's a very long and difficult struggle for me, and it's a very dark time in my life. But I still believe. It's a power of belief. But now, I started to believe I can reach the goal of helping people. So this is kind of a little light in my brain. And it encouraged me to keep going. And now it's my turn to ask you, Can you see light in your life? Or you see the darkness of terrorist attacks, unjust policy, or some contaminated food? I think in these dark times, what we can do, we have to light a little fire in our own hearts. We need to put down our suicide devices and get closer to people. We need to courageously approach our goal, no matter how distant they seem right now. And today, I didn't prepare any PowerPoint, any technological devices, because we can be the sources of light, and we can, together, we can brighten up the world. Thanks for your listening. Back to Daniel.
Okay, thank you, Stephen. It talks about, first of your speech, it talks about addiction, and that makes me